Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Soul Placements, Holy Spirit, Angel Guides, Spirit Guides. The message for Gemini, New Moon in Cancer. What is the message? Impart some wisdom to help others along the way, Gemini. Dropping knowledge. You are a great communicator. People listen to you. That's why Spirit is saying impart some knowledge that helps others. Waning give is energy in Virgo. It could be a Virgo you're dropping some knowledge on. Tell me why. Imparting knowledge and helping others. Gemini. Okay, here we go. Well, you open up with the Nine of Cups, and that is the vibration that Spirit would use to drop some knowledge. Like, how are you happy? How did you get to a happy state where you're feeling good? Your emotions are intact. You're having fun. You're keeping that vibration up. Yeah, you have some knowledge to impart here, and that will help people. Some of you are focused on the wheel, your purpose. You're headed in a direction. You feel your path is right. And so some of you are setting an example without even knowing that you are helping others. Queen of Swords, very alert, very confident, on top of it, buttoned up. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Yeah, Gemini. And then you appear the Lovers. You love this type of work, helping others, communicating, books, knowledge. You like that type of work. That's why you opened up with the Nine of Cups. Pay attention, because your intuition is going to be aligning you with your purpose. You have the Wheel. And the Queen of Swords. Past energy, Nine of Cups, the Wheel, and the Queen of Swords. Current energy, the Lovers. The High Priestess is at the center of it all. And you have the Six of Cups. Also, Mercury, your ruling planet, is in retrograde. You're thinking about this next step. It is a spiritual one. You're a healer. That's what you would be imparting. Okay. King of Wands, the Death card. Ten of Cups. You have the Nine of Cups. You opened up with the Nine of Cups. You end with the Ten of Cups. A lot transpires in between. And plus, when you're helping others, you're not focused on your problems. And that's what brings all this good karma. Because our mindset is focused on doing something good. Tell me, Spirit, Gemini. What does Gemini need to know? Oh, the Lovers is here. Some of you are already in a marriage, and if you are, you need to work on compromising. That is one of the main changes that your marriage could benefit from, because you have the Death card and transformation here. Okay. Imparting some knowledge within your marriage, Spirit just said. Okay. Things start at home. I like that. For others of you, you're meeting somebody new. There's a date, some drinks. And you hear from them after the date. They call. Yeah. So there's a date, And I guess it was a good date because they actually call. This is for those of you meeting somebody new. If you're married, compromise. But if you're meeting somebody new, things look promising. In both situations, believe in divine timing. Believe in right timing. That's right. And that's the high priestess at the center, right? Divine intervention. Gemini, you have the lovers. Well, you have 1, 2, 3, 4 major arcanas. You got some knowledge. How you got there. What divine intervention means. Believing in right timing. Deep stuff. Love. How love changed you. There's a lot of knowledge to impart. Being the lovers. What commitment means to you. Taurus energy. Wow, the Hierophant. Also, how you became independent and you put up a boundary, giving yourself enough time to heal, and then opening up to dating, leading to a commitment. Wow. You have marriage here too. This is great. Tell me about this, Spirit. Energy 4. Gemini, the lovers. Things really transform. You're going to have a beneficial, balanced connection where both partners have the same feelings, ideals, values, goals, objectives. And you have that because you work on your alignment. You have communication about that regularly, making sure that you are in step, in alignment, mutual feelings. You feel the same way. Yeah, you're ready to compromise, to work, even give and take, to keep balance. Divine timing. Everything with this relationship is going to happen in divine's time because it's a divine relationship. Everybody. Yeah, there's a connection. It's very empathic, telepathic. There's a soul bond here. Gemini, the lovers. Everything is working just as it should, I hear. Perfect timing. What else do I need to know, Spirit? Everything is working as it should in divine time. Yeah, look at that vibration, keeping it high, knowing that something is coming in. Thinking about what you want, about what you want to receive, how you want to receive it. A business, a lump sum. Yes, thinking upon that. And here you have received, knowing that you're going to receive it in advance, thinking upon what you want rather than what you don't want or what you fear. That's what Spirit is saying. Okay. Gemini. The glass is always half full, not empty. So you could have been spending some time in solitude, which is good. Getting in touch with the material world and the spiritual world with all these major arcanas, and at the center, this knowing the high priestess. It like there's an understanding that has developed here. The tide is definitely turning. It is. It's turning. This was some quality time. This solitude that you're coming out of. It's a hermit energy. Also towards the end of the month, the Mercury retrograde will be over. So you will be coming out of this very introverted, contemplative state. But it was valuable while you was there. Gemini. The Lovers. Impart some wisdom to help others along the way. Okay, what else does Gemini need to know? Spirit. What else? Okay. Let's shuffle these. Okay. Gemini. What else does Gemini need to know, Spirit? It could be an earth sign that we're talking about. This mutual beneficial relationship, this balanced connection. Could be with a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Yeah, I see that you two have a lot in common. You could be working out. There's a lot of negotiating. Earth signs like to negotiate, and so do you. You are a sword, a thinker. Yeah, there's a lot of commonalities here. What else, Spirit? They like to talk on the phone rather than text. You like that too. A lot is happening around spring. You have 2 cards of spring. A lot to look forward to. Yes. Okay, tell me about something innovative here. Love, it looks like you have it on lock. As you're helping others, somebody crosses your path. Also, as you're thinking upon what it is that you want to set as your next intention, you discover your own genius. Isn't that just like you? Gemini, breaking away from the grind, following those inspirations, those thoughts, your desires. Yeah, this is great. Magic. You are in your power with the Lovers appearing. So use your magic to attract what you want into your life. The sky is the limit. There are no limits except for what we self-impose, right? I do see rewards. You're cashing in. When you plug into this brilliance, hey, when you focus on it, maybe as soon as you come out of this retrograde, you get a stroke of genius. Follow it. Rewards. This stroke of genius brings rewards, prosperity. Okay. You're attracting what you want. What else, Spirit? Okay. Some of you, a microphone. This is the part of that communication. I do see you in front of a microphone imparting some deep knowledge. You have the attention of everybody. I said that to you. This just confirms that. Use your influence for change. You do public speaking very well. Social videos, interviews, podcasts, your voice and opinions are very important, Gemini. You're dropping some knowledge. 1444. Dropping some knowledge. Yeah. Tell me about love, Lord. Tell me about this beneficial relationship. New life. And this is not really supposed to be part of this deck. See, this is the deck, different card, but it's appropriate. This new moon in Cancer is about a new start, focusing on what you want in the future. You get a fresh start. A lot of you are being called to bring a new perspective to an old way, an old person, somebody you were impatient with, because you're helping people now. You're a healer, you're intuitive. So you get a lot of different perspectives. Okay, what else, Spirit? Heartstrings. Yeah, you are able to balance your head and your heart. Because you're open to something new. It hasn't come in. So really your head, your brilliance is taking precedence. You're thinking about new ideas. You've been doing some planning during this retrograde. Some of you are coming out of it ready to begin these new ideas. All right. Gemini wants to know some more about love, so I'm just going to give it to him. Okay. Yeah, a surprise is on the horizon. Be open. Be balanced with that head and that heart. This is destiny that's coming in. It's a reunion with your twin flame. Everybody is getting this. The sparks are going to fly. You two are hot for each other. If there's anything you had to work on, Spirit's saying it would be trust. Guard your heart. Not everyone deserves your trust. But when they earn it, give it to them. And offer a proposal in the near future. It comes as a surprise. 2 cards telling you there's a surprise in the future. A romantic surprise. Be open to them. Open your heart to receive the abundant love Holy Spirit has to offer. A lot of abundance coming in for you. What else, Spirit, for Gemini? Okay. Let go of the old and make room for the new. Yes. You're going to find yourself being distracted by random thoughts, fear, doubts. Don't allow yourself to be governed by them. Yeah, that is interruptions from the past, delaying you, distracting you. Don't allow them to govern you. Simply observe and choose to take aligned actions and choices. Keep your mind fixated on what you want. Free yourself from everything else. Rise above. Don't place limitations. Achieve. Don't stand in your own way. Allow yourself to flourish in all ways. Welcome abundance in all forms into your life. What is an angel number? Like, subscribe. Put this angel number in the comments for me. Oof. The big break, 1515. And a great shift. Of course, you get 2 cards. Personal growth, spiritual development. The great shift comes in. And that's when your goals really appear. You're connected. You're focusing on positive changes that are occurring due to your efforts. You're expanding your horizons and permitting yourself to try something new, to be innovative, to do something totally different. Positive shifts are in store for you. The world around you is changing in favor of your intentions. You're imparting some wisdom to others, helping them too. That's what brings the real big break. You're very innovative, focused, creative. making big progress, forward movement. The opportunity to help brings extra cash or other support your way. Keep going and have fun too when performing your tasks. Shouldn't be all work. Bring the play in. The most tremendous success comes from passion. All efforts will be rewarded big time. 1515 in the comments. Thank you so much for hanging out till the end, Gemini. Until the next moon phase, namaste.